Hello and welcome, I am Arumba, thank you for joining me. Let's play some more of our Con of Cons achievement. So, I had to give out a whole bunch of land, it took a long time. I'm actually kind of glad that I did not try to do that all on camera. It probably took me about 15 minutes. You need an educator. Let's find another guy who's got some good stuff. Okay, yeah, so what I did is I took we had like 1,500 piety. I made like 100 guys, and then I granted them all individual counties. And so right now we're way over the vassal limit, which is bad. But the reason I did that, the reason why we have all these individual counties, is that that is the best way to cause culture and religion to spread. And what we want to do is we want to get rid of this Sunni nonsense and this culture Persian stuff, and we want to switch it over to Mongol. And the great thing is that Mongol actually is very quick to convert. It's one of the best religions. It's got an extra modifier that makes culture conversion even faster. Because the Mongols are supposed to spread like wildfire, and that's what we're hoping will happen. Now, we need to reappoint all of our guys, because they moved from our court, and things changed. We'll make you into our marshal again. We'll have you become our steward, sure. These things may all change again, because I'm going to have to grant out... also, I accidentally gave my capital away, but it doesn't really matter. We'll build zeal, we'll build legends, we will train troops, we will improve diplomatic relations with the strongest character in our realm who doesn't like us, which is going to be you. That's you. And we will have you actually scheme in the capital. So, over the vassal limit, giving you less taxes and levies from your vassals, you risk losing vassals if your character dies. So we certainly need to fix this. We're going to take some of our loot, which is not a huge amount, 743 ducats. And now we're going to have to create some duchies. So what we want to do, at least what I want to do, is I want to create the largest duchies possible, because that's the best way to get the most bang for our buck. We're still Mongol, right? Yeah, we don't want to change from Mongol. We want to convert. So, let's go to the duchies map mode. Find big duchies. Khorasan's pretty big duchy. Go ahead and create that duchy. It costs us 110 gold and make us exalted among men. Cool. We should get that achievement, or not achievement, but that ambition satisfied in just a moment. Now we'll pick a random person, doesn't matter who, but want to grant you the High Chiefdom of Khorasan, including lower titles. Goodbye. So we have a duke now. Okay, next big duchy is going to be this one. Go ahead and create that, and we'll give it to you. Sure, why not? Giving away titles is much different now. Okay, Kabulistan looks like it's 4, Sistan's 5. Let's create Sistan. I don't really need a pop-up for that. I'm going to get rid of that in a second. Alright. Baluchistan's a little bit too small. Tabaristan's too small. Fars is 3. It looks like about 3. Distan's actually pretty big. Okay, so we'll do that, and then, yeah, we don't need this pop-up. Grant that to you. Vassal management is a very important part of Crusader Kings 2. If you're not good at it, it makes the game very hard. I'm probably just going to go with a whole bunch of dukes. I don't want to create, like, massive armies. I mean, what I've done in previous campaigns, and what does work really well, is you have, like, you know, a king to the west, a king to the north, a king to the south, a king to the east. Maybe we'll do that, but for now, we'll just go with a whole bunch of individual dukes. I think that will be fine. So, we're down to 192 ducats. So that's the last kingdom we can, or last duchy we can create. Congratulations, you're now a duke. I'm not picking you based on your merit, I'm just picking you based on the fact that you're present. Welcome. Alright, so let's go and ransom as many people as we can, because we need money. Only 10 gold, wow. And we need to redo our council again. We lost our spy master. It's fine. I'm not really worried about that. We'll have you scheme again in the capital. And this will put us at 44 out of 35. So we need some more money so that we can do some stuff. Let's let a day tick so we can get our ambition. We've apparently just achieved Exalted Among Men. The first time I've done that achievement. It's kind of funny. Alright, who can we attack? So the great thing about Crusader Kings 2 is that you can go to the diplomatic map mode and you can see what Casus Belli are available. It's so convenient. So we can actually declare against you Apparently we still have raised levies. Didn't I? I thought I disbanded raised levies. Well, that's interesting. Dismiss the liege levy. I clicked the button, and yet it's not. They're not dismissed. Apparently they're still summoned. Well, maybe because I was giving land away and doing it in a weird way. Maybe it just kind of messed it up a little bit. Okay, is it working now? No, it's still saying I have raised levies. Okay. Let's go through and make sure that every single army is just special troops. Okay, the army will stand down. Okay, so this one apparently has troops that are not supposed to be raised, but they're not showing up in this list. It's not showing them as raised troops. Okay, well, let's see what happens. Maybe it's the event spawn troops? I don't know where those men, why it's doing that, but whatever. Doesn't really matter. We now declare war on you, please. Declare war. We can declare an invasion. Yay! Okay, so if we win, this is the same casus belli that we just used. So we'll just occupy all of Caemania. We'll be able to reform the faith. We'll have the piety for it. That'll be good. We need an ambition. Let's take the ambition to, sure, amass wealth. Why not? Seems like a reasonable thing to try to do. And we should maybe wait just a little bit, see if we can get our vassal army some time to recover. Now, most of our vassals really like us a lot, because we just granted them all kinds of land. We do have the wrong government type with quite a few of them, because they have castles and we are a tribe. But that's not a big deal. I need some more money. That's what I need. Also, do we want to like go on a hunt or anything? Plenty of plots available. It's July. How about we wait until the Neige? Let's do this thing. It's be interesting. We'll wait till September. You live in harmony. I accept paying ransom. Cool. Okay, we have 100 ducats. We could create another title, but I want to do this thing. Good news! We have received credible reports of a recent sighting of the Great White Bear. Saddle my horse. This thing better not try to kill me. The falconer is expecting me as a new hunting bird has arrived. I need to go hunting right now. Make our vassal like us. We don't need opinion with him. He likes us enough already. I'll just tell him I'm busy. A little bit more prestige couldn't hurt. Oh, it's is it September yet? Not quite. Why are we not... what happened to the Neige? Where did it go? Is it because that event fired or what? I know I saw it a second ago. It's not on here anymore. Weird. What's going on, game? Here I was thinking we were about to have a big, huge hunt. Well, darn. You have gathered your followers and your hunting dogs. You have saddled your horse and prepared your wagons. You are ready to set out to hunt the Great White Bear. So it's probably because of that. We have a flag that we're going hunting, which stops you from going hunting. An epic hunt it shall be. I hope that we don't die. If this great bear thing murders us, it'll be sad. Path of the Persian Liberation Revolt has declared the liberation of Persia on Genghis Khan the Hunter. Genghis Khan? What? Genghis Khan. Dangerous revolt has broken out. Okay. 5,000 men. Well, I suppose we will just form up a few men there and there and there, and we'll come in from all sides and just kick their butt. You spend weeks in the wilderness searching for any trace of the prey, but you are forced to return empty-handed. You are sure that no one's impressed by your failed adventure. It's my own failure. We gain the trait Humble. We get the event, or the character modifier, the White Bear eludes me until the end of the game, giving +1 martial. So being humble would give us some more piety. It's a virtue. It's a good thing to have. Becoming arbitrary, we get the same thing, but being arbitrary is dumb, so we'll just say it's our own fault. Arbitrary is a terrible modifier. Why would anyone want that? Alright, we have a tiny bit of money. Let's go ahead and create another duchy. Alright, we're looking for, I think it was F, individual map mode. Let's create this one. Oh no, there's a heresy. You've inherited a chiefdom. See, that's actually perfectly fine, because that just means that we get some money. And hopefully this will do the thing where it'll be at the bottom of the list, I'm assuming. It looks like it did. Alright, cool. Well, since you're not suffering any attrition, let's just put this whole thing, and then let's just go smash them. We still have a lot of event spawn troops. A brilliant strategist grandson, and a skilled tactician. And that means we have another child who needs an heir, evidently. Or an educator. You're only 6, though. Educate child. We'll send you off to be educated by, well, our grandson. He just became a brilliant strategist. I'm sure he'll teach you the right ways. We're still 5 over our vassal limit, so any money that we do get is going to end up going toward creating new things. So we've got rebellions. Not too many armies, really. It's expected. I mean, you know, we're conquering. We're conquering people that don't want to be conquered. Let's have you go up that way, and we'll have you go that way. And this army can go up to there. Oh, you're kind of fast there, aren't you? 29th, 6th. There we go. The Great Horde of Genghis Khan. Alright. That puts us at 100% already with him. What do we get when we win this war? We get 200 prestige. Wow. Well. Great. I guess that's good. A lot of prestige for just putting down a dumb little rebellion. We have another rebellion. They're going to be firing quite often. I hope that it doesn't get really irritating. We'll combine this army again, and we'll keep the armies nice and big, because I don't want to lose any troops. So we only have until 1453 to do all of this achievement, which means we've got, what, 225 years. So maybe 4 or 5 characters, depends on how long they live. We got a lot of work to do. A lot of conquering. The invasion of Turkestan. Alright, well, why don't we get started on that? Since we don't technically have any raised levies, we can continue to declare wars as long as we have these event spawn troops. My steward tells me that his efforts at increasing religious fervor among the people have been met with great success. A small army of zealots have converged. Okay, so we just picked up 9,000 troops. Now, are these the troops that were preventing us from declaring war earlier? No, they weren't. Somehow it just got kind of squirrely. Alright, so that was our steward who wanted to build a legend. They're warriors. I think that they just want to be at war, or sieging, or doing something. Cumania, like, how strong are you? According to this, you have 7,000 men. According to the thing that I know and trust, you have 7,561. It's not, the numbers don't match up, so I don't know who to believe. But yeah, I think we can go ahead and get this war declared. There's really no reason to not be at war. We'll make the CB over whatever, doesn't even matter. Invasion of Cumania, let's go. And we'll have you guys start spreading out up here. The 16 stack will go north. Let me actually have you go around that way. Once this rebellion's put down, we'll send you probably north as well. Although there's probably going to be more rebellions. So it might not be a terrible idea to keep some men back. Maybe a 10 stack. We'll split it. We'll keep half of this stack in this area. Inherited a chiefdom. We'll just hold on to it, since we're under our domain limit. Alright, you can actually right-click right there. Oh, wow, that one we actually get moral authority from as well. Well, cool. We'll accept. accept your surrender. Split in half. Half of you guys go up to there. The other half can hang out in the center. The only drawback, there is no autonomous rebel suppression in CK2. You have to do it all manually. But it's not that hard, so really shouldn't complain too much. I mean, I will. That's which is one of the things that I do, but I shouldn't. Okay, we've inherited another chiefdom. These people do die randomly. Got these two over here. We'll give them away if we get over our domain limit. Okay, Kumania does have a 7,800 man stack. They are moving into that province. They'll be there in short order. It's probably the majority of their army. 6th, 26th. I'd really like to kill that. We'll split it, send half of it this way, see if we can scare them off. And these warriors don't actually mean anything to me. They're event spawn troops. So they're a fake army. Our vassals will provide us with 17k. We'll continue to let them replenish. I have a feeling that most of our vassals' armies are not fully reinforced. Laws, 35%. Over vassal limit reduces it by a lot as well. Wow, being 3 over it reduces the levy you can draw by 13%. So we need to get rid of some of that territory. We need some more money. We've already won a siege. Cool, that was quick. Break these sieges? No, we're not. Siege of the tribe. Battle of the tribe. We lost both. Okay. Well, these armies, we don't want any... well, they're going to die anyway. Just get rid of them. Now you're moving over there. Fortunately, this army will be here in time to scare you off. I think. These two armies need to converge on you. Okay. Should we raise that? No, let's not. Let's get beneath the vassal limit again. So if we get rid of 2 vassals by like creating, say, this duchy. Now, this number should go up in a moment. Okay, are you moving? You're not. Well, let's do this then. You'll be there by the 17th. And you'll be there by the 2nd. So let's wait a couple days. 9th. 18th. 17th. Perfect. Okay, so they'll go and fight over there. And that army is still on its way up. Let's have you actually go all the way up to there. And we're in good order now to continue to win this war. Put down the majority of Kumania's army. I'm assuming that you're being led by Kumania. You're not even... oh, you're just this vassal up here. He's got a pretty big army for just a vassal. But we're the Mongols, so... let's send the larger of the 2 armies north. Chase it. And then this army will split in half. We'll start some sieges. Probably going to have one more main army over here to the east. Or the west, rather. We have to fight before we can start carpet sieging. Captured some guy in prison, in battle. Cool. Well, do you have any money? You have no money, so why do I care about you? I don't care about you. Bunch of peasants. Somebody's provided me with proof that Chief some guy has been viciously slandering me. How should I use this information? Expose and denounce him. Threaten him with exposure unless he stays out of all factions. Right now he likes us. I guess we'll threaten him and see what he does. He laughed at the evidence, flat out refusing to stop meddling. Is he even in a faction? I don't think he is. There are no factions. But we can righteously imprison him. And he's got an 11 whole ducats. No, I'm not going to throw him in prison, am I? There still needs to be a pardon button. See, it's the peaceful invasion. The peaceful invasion of Kumania. And we actually haven't even called our tribals to war, like our vassals to war. The tribal vassals you can't raise directly. You've got to do it differently. Alright, we'll spread you out up that way. No. No one can have land but me. It's the rule. Them's the rules. Folks. Just how it works. Let's combine you until that siege is done. Okay, 100%. We can end this war. And we just grant out holdings, and we're over the domain limit. We'll keep the tribes. This is a castle, part of the Duchy of this thing, which hasn't been created. So we'll just find a random guy to grant that county there. And that actually puts us over the vassal limit. So, slight penalty, but not a big deal. Alright, well I'm going to take a break here, but in the next next video, I expect that we will be able to reform the Tengri faith, and then we can rapidly become an actual monarchy, which should get rid of any of our vassal opinion penalties, and we got to continue to conquer. We only have 200 years. Alright, thanks for watching everyone, see you soon.